Nearly 70% of people over the age of 60 take magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2 every day, hoping to protect their health. But why is it that so many of them, maybe even you, are still taking the wrong dosage every single day without realizing it? Do you believe you're taking it correctly? I used to believe that too. I chose high-quality supplements and took the right dosage at the right time, exactly as the label instructed. But the results never changed, and I was left feeling confused and deeply disappointed. What most people don't tell you is this: the dosage printed on the label may no longer be right for your body. Some doses are too low, not enough to correct a deficiency. Some doses are too high and can silently cause harm if taken over a long period. There are dosage mistakes that many people over 60 make every single day. They think they're doing it right, but they may be slowly damaging their heart, kidneys, and bones without knowing it. So, do you really know how much your body actually needs each day? In this video, I'll help you uncover the outdated dosages, the common mistakes when combining supplements. And I believe the third part of this video will surprise you. If you've also been taking supplements every day and you're not sure if you've been doing it right, please comment, "Me too," so I know you're here. Keep watching, because I'm about to reveal a simple solution that could completely change your results. Magnesium is one of the most commonly used supplements today, but many people are taking the wrong dosage. Some take doses so low that they don't even meet the body's basic daily needs. And that means if you're already magnesium deficient, you'll never correct that deficiency if you keep taking such low doses. On the other hand, some people take very high doses, believing that more is better. But taking high doses over a long period can quietly harm your health, especially if you have kidney issues. Excess magnesium can cause diarrhea, low blood pressure, fatigue, and in serious cases, heart rhythm problems, even life-threatening complications. Many people completely trust the dosage printed on supplement labels, but those numbers were actually designed to prevent severe deficiency, not to help you reach optimal health. That's why many people take magnesium regularly but still suffer from muscle cramps, poor sleep, fast heartbeats, or simply don't feel any better. Newer studies show that most older adults need between 500 to 800 milliliters of elemental magnesium per day, much higher than the outdated RDA 400 to 420 milligallons for men, 310 to 320 milligallons for women. And not all magnesium is absorbed equally. Magnesium glycinate and citrate are far more absorbable than the cheap magnesium oxide you'll often see on store shelves. Another common mistake is this: many people take their entire magnesium dose all at once. This actually lowers absorption and increases the risk of side effects. Your body absorbs magnesium much better when it's split into 2 or 3 smaller servings throughout the day. Many people find that taking a portion at night helps them relax and sleep better. If you're currently taking magnesium, I want to ask you, how much are you taking each day? Which type are you using: oxide, citrate, or glycinate? Please comment and share your routine. Your experience might help someone else avoid this mistake. Don't let the supplements you take every day become a silent waste. Taking the wrong magnesium dosage isn't just useless. It can quietly put your body at risk if you don't manage it correctly. If you're taking vitamin D3 every day, please comment, "I'm taking D3 so I know you're here." Your experience might help others review their own habits. Many older adults believe that taking 600 to 800 IU of vitamin D3 per day is enough to protect their health. But the truth is, this dosage is no longer right for your body. Taking such a low dose can quietly keep your body stuck in deficiency for years. even if you've been taking it regularly. In the past, people thought that low doses of vitamin D3 were enough to prevent osteoporosis. But modern research shows that to truly support your immune system, improve mood, balance hormones, and keep your bones strong, older adults need between 2,000 to 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 per day. The old dosage is simply not enough for most people, especially those who don't get much sunlight or have chronic health issues. The most common mistake is taking high doses of vitamin D3 without adding vitamin K2. This is the dangerous part that many people miss. Vitamin D3 helps you absorb more calcium, but without vitamin K2, your body cannot control where that calcium goes. It can quietly build up in your arteries, kidneys, or soft tissues, increasing your risk of artery blockage and heart disease. Imagine taking vitamin D3 faithfully for years, thinking you're protecting your bones. But all along, calcium has been silently building up in the wrong places inside your body. Vitamin K2 is the key. It helps move calcium to your bones and teeth and keeps it away from your arteries. Without K2, you could be quietly harming your body, even though you believe you're doing the right thing. Also, vitamin D3 and K2 should always be taken with a meal that contains healthy fats, like avocado, olive oil, eggs, or nuts. Have you ever taken vitamin D3 without thinking about vitamin K2? Or maybe you've been taking D3 on an empty stomach. If so, I'd love to hear your story. Please share it in the comments. Sometimes the problem isn't what you're doing, it's what you're missing. Many people take vitamin D3 every day, but completely overlook the crucial role of vitamin K2. And the danger is, even those who do take K2 often take the wrong dosage. Vitamin K2 is not the same as vitamin K1. K1 mainly helps with blood clotting, but K2 has a much more critical role. It directs calcium to the right places in your body, your bones and teeth, and prevents calcium from building up in dangerous areas like your arteries and kidneys. Many people believe that just taking a little K2 is enough, but in reality, the commonly recommended dose printed on supplement labels, usually just 90 to 120 micrograms per day, is often too low to effectively protect your heart and bones, especially as you age. New research shows that our bodies need between 100 to 200 micrograms of vitamin K2 per day. Especially in the MK7 form, this version stays in the body longer and is much more effective at preventing calcium buildup in the wrong places. One 3-year study proved that taking 180 micrograms of K2 per day significantly improved bone density and slowed bone loss in postmenopausal women. At the same time, K2 helps keep arteries flexible and reduces the risk of dangerous blockages. But here's something you must pay attention to. Some people who take K2 at doses higher than 200 micrograms per day may experience side effects like heart palpitations or a fluttering sensation in the chest. Although this is rare, you should always listen to your body and monitor your response carefully if you increase your dose. If you're currently taking vitamin K2, I want to ask, how much are you taking each day? Do you know which type you're using, MK4 or MK7? Please comment and share your routine. Your experience may help many others double-check their own habits. Also, if you're taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, you should always consult your doctor before adding vitamin K2 to your routine because K2 can influence blood clotting control. Remember, vitamin D3 and K2 are a pair that should never be separated. Taking D3 without K2 can quietly increase your risk of calcium building up in the wrong places. But taking K2 at the wrong dosage may also prevent your body from getting the full protection it needs. Sometimes, it's what you ignore that ends up costing you the most. One of the most common mistakes is that many people completely trust the recommended dosage printed on supplement labels also known as the RDA. But very few people realize that these numbers are outdated. The RDA recommended dietary allowance was designed a long time ago with one primary goal: to prevent severe deficiencies like rickets or hypomagnesemia. It was never meant to help you optimize your immune system, improve sleep, or support heart health. What this means is if you're relying on RDA levels for your daily supplements, your body may never reach its full potential. You might be taking them regularly but still feel tired, still suffer from cramps, still have trouble sleeping, still face heart health risks. Modern research has made this difference very clear. The old RDA for magnesium is about 400 to 420 milligrams per day for men and 310 to 320 milligrams per day for women. But newer studies recommend that older adults should be taking between 500 to 800 milligrams per day to truly see the benefits. For vitamin D3, the old RDA suggests just 600 to 800 IU per day. But studies now show that most older adults need between 2,000 to 5,000 IU per day to maintain healthy blood levels, especially for those who don't get much sun exposure. And for vitamin K2, the old RDA doesn't even clearly separate K1 from K2. It typically suggests only 90 to 120 mcg per day. But modern research confirms that older adults need at least 100 to 200 mcg per day, especially in the MK7 forms, to keep calcium from building up in the wrong places. Here's the painful truth. Many people are faithfully following the old RDA, but their bodies never truly improve, and the deficiency silently lingers. You think you're doing it right, but you're stuck in a system that has not been updated. Imagine spending years taking supplements exactly as the label instructs, only to discover that those numbers were designed to keep you from getting worse, not to help you feel your best. So, what about you? Are you following the old guidelines? Or have you adjusted your dosage based on newer research? Please comment and share. I'd love to know where you are on your health journey. Sometimes you're not wrong. You're just following outdated advice. And sometimes trusting those old numbers is exactly what's quietly holding you back. If you're currently taking vitamin D3 or K2 every day, please comment, "I'm combining D3 and K2 so I know you're here." Your experience might help others review their habits. The next major mistake is taking high doses of vitamin D3 without adding vitamin K2. This is one of the most common and dangerous mistakes that many people are making. When you take vitamin D3, your body absorbs more calcium. But without enough vitamin K2, that calcium can move in the wrong direction and build up in your arteries, kidneys, or soft tissues. This significantly increases your risk of artery blockage, stroke, and serious heart problems. Many people take high doses of vitamin D3 every day, hoping to strengthen their bones, but they completely overlook the crucial role of K2. The danger here is that calcium buildup doesn't cause pain right away. You won't notice what's happening until it's too late. Vitamin K2 plays an essential role. It helps guide calcium to your bones and teeth, while preventing calcium from sticking to your artery walls. Without enough K2, even if you take D3 regularly, you could be harming your body without realizing it. Research shows that taking vitamin D3 without combining it with K2 can significantly increase the risk of calcium building up in the wrong places over time. That's why many health experts now strongly recommend taking D3 and K2 together as a pair that should never be separated. It's also important to know that D3 and K2 should always be taken with meals that contain healthy fats to ensure maximum absorption. Taking them on an empty stomach can greatly reduce their effectiveness without you even knowing. Have you ever taken vitamin D3 without thinking about vitamin K2? Or have you been taking D3 on an empty stomach? Please share your experience in the comments. Your story might help many others avoid this mistake. The mistake here isn't that you're taking vitamins. It's that you've been unintentionally taking only half the solution without realizing where the missing piece is. Taking vitamin D3 without K2 is like opening a door to let calcium in, but forgetting to show it the safe way out. One common mistake many people make is taking supplements at the wrong time of day. This might seem like a small detail, but it can have a huge impact on how well your body absorbs magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2. Magnesium is a mineral that your body absorbs much better when it's split into 2 or more smaller doses throughout the day. Many people take one large dose in the morning or at night, and that's where the problem begins. When you take it all at once, especially at a high dose, your body can't fully absorb it, and the excess is quickly eliminated through the kidneys. Taking magnesium in the evening is a popular choice because it helps the body relax and supports deeper sleep. But splitting the dose throughout the day helps maintain stable magnesium levels in your blood and also reduces the risk of diarrhea, a common side effect when taking a large dose at once. Vitamin D3 and K2 also need to be taken at the right time to be effective. Both are fat-soluble vitamins, meaning if you take them on an empty stomach or with a meal that doesn't contain healthy fats, your body will absorb them very poorly. Even if you're using the right type and the right dosage, if you take them at the wrong time or without healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, nuts, or eggs, the benefits will be greatly reduced. This mistake is easy to overlook because many people think that simply taking the correct dose is enough. They don't realize that the body also needs the right conditions to absorb nutrients properly. Additionally, many people take calcium and magnesium together in the same meal, but this is not an ideal combination. These two minerals compete for absorption in the intestines, especially when taken in high doses. It's better to separate them by a few hours to allow each to be properly absorbed. Magnesium should also not be taken with high-dose iron or zinc supplements, as these minerals can interfere with each other's absorption when taken together. Taking supplements at the wrong time or combining the wrong ones can quietly reduce their effectiveness and may even cancel out the progress you're trying to make each day. You might think you're doing everything right, but your body may not be absorbing the benefits as you expect. One of the easiest ways to know if you're taking the wrong dosage of magnesium, vitamin D3, or K2 is to listen carefully to your body. Your body will always send subtle signals if something is wrong, even if you don't notice them right away. With magnesium, when you're taking the right dose, you'll often experience deeper sleep, less tension, fewer muscle cramps, and more regular bowel movements. But if you're taking too much, your body will react with clear signs like diarrhea, fatigue, low blood pressure, or an unusually slow heart rate, especially in people with kidney issues. If you're taking magnesium and experiencing persistent diarrhea, there's a good chance you're taking too high of a dose or using a poorly absorbed form like magnesium oxide. For vitamin D3, the right dose typically improves your mood, strengthens your immune system, and helps you catch colds less often. But if you're taking too much, especially without combining it with K2, your body may show signs like nausea, poor appetite, muscle aches, or even the formation of kidney stones due to calcium building up in the wrong places. Some people who take high doses of D3 for extended periods may develop high blood calcium levels without realizing it. Common symptoms include dry mouth, stomach pain, muscle weakness, and even mild confusion. With vitamin K2, the right dose helps protect your heart and bones over the long term. But if you exceed the recommended amount, especially over 200 micrograms per day, you may experience heart palpitations, fluttering sensation, or irregular heartbeats in people who are more sensitive to the dosage. If you're taking K2 and feel that your heart is beating faster than usual or in an unusual rhythm, it's important to pay close attention. Although these side effects are not common, when they do happen, they are a sign that your body is not responding well to the current dosage. The key issue is that symptoms don't always appear immediately. Some people may take the wrong dosage for months or even years without realizing it, but the silent damage continues to build up day by day. Being able to listen to your body and recognize the early warning signs can help you make adjustments in time before small mistakes turn into serious health problems. Taking the right type, the right dose, at the right time, and most importantly, taking what's appropriate for your own body is what truly matters. Taking supplements correctly is not just about choosing the right product or following the label's dosage. It's about truly understanding what your body needs about the right amount, the right timing, and the right combinations. Taking the wrong dosage of magnesium, vitamin D3 or K2, taking them at the wrong time or mixing them incorrectly can quietly reduce their effectiveness or even harm your health without you knowing. I know you've worked hard to take care of your health every day. You've been diligent. You've tried to do the right thing. But if you've been following old numbers or outdated advice, you are not at fault. What matters is that you're here, you're open, and you're ready to do better for yourself. The journey to better health is never one we walk alone. If you're taking magnesium, vitamin D3, or K2, I would truly love to hear your story. Your experience could help someone else avoid mistakes, and you might just be the reason someone makes a life-changing choice. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it. Leave a comment about the supplements you're currently taking. Let's build a community where we listen to our bodies, make smart choices, and take care of each other. If you feel this information has brought you value and you would like to support my work, I would be sincerely grateful for any small contribution you can offer through the donation link below. Your kindness helps me continue creating these helpful resources for our community. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting this journey. You can revisit your own habits starting today because sometimes what you've believed to be right for years might quietly be the very thing holding you back from living a healthier life.